So just remove this part here of the grill. This you can just take from the corner, pull that. As soon as the clip goes undone, just slide your hand down and keep letting it unclip, and then remove the whole thing. And then in here, you'll see there, you just cut the holes there and there, and then that will allow you to put the 13 socket in there. So as you can see, so at the back you can see there's the nut. So there's only 2 nuts, luckily, that keeps the whole mechanism in place. So once you undo those 2 nuts, then the whole thing lifts up, and then you can get into the car, at least. Into the bonnet. So with me the problem was the battery pole didn't connect properly. So when I undid these 2 nuts, I could just lift it up, fix the battery problem, and then I could unlock with the remote, and that sorted that out. This plug here controls everything to do with the remote. So if you have power in the car but the remote doesn't work, even with a new battery, then this is the problem. And also when this doesn't connect properly, and something to do with the lights, if you switch off the car with the lights on and this doesn't connect, then it sort of goes into a what is a security feature that shuts the whole car down. So then you have to disconnect the pole, put it back, and then it will go back on. So this was disconnecting, and then this caused a problem for the whole car shutting down, so that nothing can work with the remote or with everything else. So after I got the bonnet open, I could at least disconnect this, connect it back, plug this out, plug it back in, and then I could unlock the car, go to the front, open this so that it could come out, and then I could screw it back on, and then yeah, that solved the problem. So what you'll need is something like this ratchet with the extension 13 socket, and as you can see here, with just a part of the grill that unclips, and you can see there's no screws, only clips everywhere. So if you pull it from the front, you just lift this and it will unclip these 2 at the front, this one and maybe this one, and then you just slide your hand down and then you unclip this one, and then you just pull, and then the whole thing will unclip. And then you use either a Dremel tool to cut those little 2 squares, or I used the Stanley knife, and you did it with a blowtorch, and I cut those squares, or you can just use a grinder, remove that whole center part. So with the grinder you can just cut out this whole part here if you like, but yeah, just only need to remove the corners. Basically here is where the badge of the Renault sits. So straight in the middle, and you'll see these 2 things, and then just go to the corners, and then there is the one, and there's the other one. So all of this clip in from the top, as you can see there's one there, and here, and here, and there. So it's more like a slide in from the top. So if you remove it, you can also remember to pull more up then away. So at the bottom it slides the same way, basically slides down into all those holes there.